Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to some more Mindcrack. Okay, I wanted to be done with that chicken grinder yesterday, but it's still not quite doing what I want it to, so we're gonna have to go back to it today. Alright, I have an idea. Somebody mentioned this in the comments and I was like, oh yeah, I think that is right. So I have something I want to test. I have some nether quartz here, which goes in the middle, and then some glass, and then wood half slabs, and that makes daylight sensors. Alright, question. To assist the chickens in not swimming up into the lava when they die, are daylight sensors, they are. Okay, so that's a slightly lower then. Alright, so that's true. I could use snow, but I don't believe I have any snow on me. No snow here. Okay, so a daylight sensor could make a good pad for the chickens to stand on. Now, to add to that, I think a lava blade might actually be of use here. So I'll take some buckets, and we're going to go over there and see what's going on. Maybe I can get the later. Maybe I can get this, hopefully get this working and have infinite chickens. Now, one suggestion was to just use water to drown them, and that way I'll get 100% of the drops without having to... Oh. Great. Alright. Get rid of all you guys. Okay. Fine, yes. Yes, die. Okay, so I'm going to put the daylight sensor here, and I don't know why I made two. I guess I just want to have one on hand in case I need it. So I'll put the daylight sensor right... Yeah. Now, will that affect... Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. It is sending a redstone signal because it's detecting a light level. And that, I believe, that makes it possibly unsuitable for my purposes here. Okay, well, I probably would have thought of that had I put some more thought into it. Right, did it pick up my... Yeah, there it is. Let me make sure that this stays like I want it to. So it is making chicken, it's just not being as efficient as I would like it to be. I want it to make more chicken. Okay, so next thing I wanted to try was, I guess I can fill this in here. I wanted to try a lava blade, which will, I guess I'll have to stand here. And I think it's source and then 1, 2, 3. So I'll put it down here. Now this will make the lava thinner. Yeah, and it flows into a nice blade at the end there. Did I put it too close? I put it too close, didn't I? Come here. You go back one more. Oh, no, I didn't. I had it right. I had it right the first time. I should have trusted myself. Oh, dang it. Where's my stone? There it is. There's my stone. Okay. Fill that in. Stick that there. That there. Okay, so there's the lava blade. Now, that is not as thick as the lava source block that used to be there. Maybe that will help. That just looks, that honestly looks thicker than what I'm used to seeing. Is that really... Okay. Oh, I see. It's just because it's at the edge of the wall. It's just because the wall's there. Wait a minute. That's a pixel right there, and it comes down to that pixel. So if there's a wall... That was funny. Wait, if there's a block placed here... Oh, I'm not seeing things! It really does get thicker! Look at that, guys! Look at that! Okay, look at my crosshair. Right where my crosshair is, right there, you can see that's how tall the lava blade is. It matches my crosshair height right there. And it's basically 1 pixel and then a sliver of another pixel. But if I put this here and come back, and put my crosshair where it used to be, you can actually see it stacks up to 2 pixels now. So it actually does, the wall being there actually does make the lava blade get thicker, which is very interesting. I knew it looked thicker. I'm see, my instincts on this game are pretty good most of the time. Alright, so, and that's an interesting visual glitch. The eggs they're hitting the glass. It's obviously registering hits because the chickens are appearing here, but it looks like it's flying out, but it's not. It's just a visual illusion, I should say. So it's producing chicken, but not as fast. Let me show you what I was trying to do up here, and I think some of the redstone guys might laugh at me here. I did this completely wrong. I was trying to make a breeder here. I want to stack up the chickens here and have them just produce eggs, and then I can shoot the eggs out of that dispenser. Now, the problem is that there's no power for that dispenser down there. I haven't made any kind of powering device for it yet. So that's a problem. But other than that, it's not so bad. And this allows me to access the eggs and take them out and go use them somewhere else if I choose to. And this basically switches the hopper here. It locks it and unlocks it to let the eggs build up in case I want them to. It also gives me some fine control over the breeding here. All right. So here's a question. Let's see if I can build something without a guide using what I've learned about comparators. Let me go get the... Is there a comparator that's in the chest here? Please tell me there's one left. That's not a comparator. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I've got myself some nice shiny new redstone comparators. And that right there is the dispenser that we need to power in order to do the thing. To do the thing. Alright, so what do? How do we do this? We come down here, right? Okay, we got to get access to it. So we need... What should we do here? Okay, well there's a hopper there. How the hell am I going to do this? Right. Okay. So there's the thing, and maybe I gotta like, well, this isn't the most convenient of working areas now, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Let's put the... Okay, so I'm pretty sure... Okay, I can remove that glass. I gotta have the comparator here now, and put it in subtract mode. Now it's gonna detect if... Give me that. First off, let's put that in there. Okay. So there's redstone power going to the hopper, and that's not going to pass anything to the dispenser. So now I basically need to run the redstone to... Oh, this isn't right. You know, actually, I think what I should do is build it on the other side, because... Yeah. Yeah, it needs to go on the other side. Nope. Dang it. Hang it. I actually jumped up there. Kind of proud of myself. Let's put some light up here for now. I can fix this later. We got to break that and that. And this is still okay here. Okay. There. No. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Alright. And subtraction mode. Gotcha. Alright, so that'll detect if there's anything in the dispenser. Now, to get the pulse out of this, we have to have the repeater here. Now, all I've got to do is get this power coming back to this dispenser. That's all I got. That's all I got to do. How do we do that? What is the most efficient route to send this redstone power? Okay, I could make a vertical transmission tower here and send it up and around. I think that would work. It would be messy looking, but I think it would work. I don't know how efficient it would be, but it would certainly work. In case I decide to do that, let's have plenty of redstone torches. I could route the signal under, because I just have to avoid sending accidental power to the hoppers here. Now I cannot break that glass right there, or all the chickens come flying out, and I have a mental breakdown trying to get the chickens back in the pen. That's already happened once, and I lost about half of them, and I had to kill them all. I had to just lop their little heads off. So I want to avoid. Breathe, Vechs. Sorry, it was very stressful, and I'm just having flashbacks. I hate wrangling chickens. They're such little jerks. They make me sad, and I just want to burn them all and go breed cows. I'm having flashbacks to the chicken episodes when I was playing single player or multiplayer. You guys remember that, right? The whole burn your chickens thing? Yeah. Okay. I gotta get how do I do this? I feel like Joe Hills right now. Like I barely understand what I'm trying to do. I know what I gotta do. It's like a puzzle. This is actually kind of fun because it's basically a puzzle for me. Damn it! I'm in the hole again. I don't want to be down here. Okay. I think the easiest thing would be for me to come in here and route the redstone signal down and around. And whoa, that's a fast shovel. Addy, you're so fast. You just rip that dirt out. Okay. This goes this way, and it goes down and under, and make sure it's got to go under here, so that it doesn't activate the. There we go. That's all I got to do. That's all I gotta do. There ain't nothing to this. There's nothing to this. This is easy. Anybody can do this. Although I just blew up the, right, I just blew up the thing. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, maybe I was not correct in the original assessment, but that's okay. That's okay. We can do this here. Now, I want the... here's a question. Can I stick a lever directly on a, no I can't. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Can I put a block here? Okay, can we, hold on a sec. I am derping so hard. Let me fill this in and eliminate the unnecessary air blocks in this structure. That's a start. I can just do that right now. Alright, so if I put a block there, it screws up the signal. If I put a block here, it's fine. Here is also fine. Here messes up the signal. Can I put in a torch there? Yes, I can. Can I put in a torch here to keep it lit? Yes, I can. Okay, it's lit up. It's running under and around. Okay. There we go. Why isn't it pulsing? Oh! Oh, damn it! Damn it! No! 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 This thing has to... Oh, wait a minute. If this thing here has to pulse, then... Can I run redstone to... Alright, what if I put a redstone torch here? Does that make that flash? Okay, alright. No, you know what? I'm just gonna, I'll use the... I'll make a pulsar that takes the signal from this over here. There's no need for me to do shenanigans on this side anymore. Okay. So, I don't want this to accidentally power... I don't think that powers that, right? but just in case, let's just do that. Actually, no, wait. The pulsar has to go over here in this wall. But I think that means that this switch is safe, right? This switch here. Isn't this safe? Okay, if I take that out. Wait, let me turn... Okay, that's not interacting at all with the power here. Okay, so that's fine. That can go in there. Alright, that's... Okay. I think that's all good right there. What we need is, when this lights up, I need a pulsing signal going to here. How do I make one of those? And I can fill this in. Okay. How do I... I've made... No, wait. I've made one of those before. I've made that. I did it in Inferno Mines. How did I make that? Well, there's only one way to find out. Welcome to Inferno Mines developer commentary. Well, I'm really glad I kept this map. Because I kept this map. I didn't just delete it after I got done playing with it. But here's my Inferno Mines developer commentary. For the people, for the Mindcrack only content people, here's my Inferno Mines devcom. This is Inferno Mines. Oh, that's the Victory Monument. Completed Victory Monument. Completed Hunter's Monument. So if you haven't checked out my developer commentary of Inferno Mines, you totally should. And if you haven't played the map, you also totally should. Or let me just switch on peaceful. I'm coming in here to just do this. I want to look at this. How did I make this? Oh. There's the triple XP blaster. And it's even got some... Alright, so this disables it. So you can stand on here and not activate it. So all this actually does is removes... Okay, that runs to this. Now the important thing is not actually that. It's the... I don't care about that. I care about the pulsar. How did I make this? Okay, so all that's right there is just the pressure plate that runs here. So all that's irrelevant. What is relevant is this runs to an inverter, which runs to... Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. And then the signal just goes out that way. You invert it here, and then you tie it to this kind of structure, and it makes the signal blink. So that's a blinker thingy. Okay, so I got to get the torch. The torch going to the repeater set at 1 tick. Coming in. Okay, I think I can remember this. I'm pretty sure I can remember this. Okay, be right back. Or I mean, not be right back, but let's head back to Mindcrack for now. Okay, here we are back in Mindcrack, and so what I need to do here is just make one of those blinky thingies. I'm pretty sure there's a technical name for it, but I am not quite 100% positive what it is at the moment. So for now, it shall be dubbed Blinky Thingy. Alright, so we're going to make the Blinky Thingy. Now how do I do that? Alright, so here's our... I'm trying to invert... I want to invert the signal down here. I don't want to invert it up here. I want to do it right here. And that's far enough away from the thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right here is where I want to invert it. Okay, I want to fill that in. And right there is where it inverts. Boom. Okay. Alright, now all I got to do is make the blinky thingy. So it's this comes in, and then it goes into this thing, and there's a torch, and then it's a repeater set at 1 tick, and this comes around. I'm pretty sure it goes out like this. Dang it. Oh wait. I have access to these now. I can just do that. And all we gotta do is this. Whee! Wait, how is that getting powered? Oh, dang you. There. Oh. I'm a genius. I am a genius. I am awesome. I am the best person in the world at redstone. Like, if you took a... Well, okay, maybe not in the world, but I'm pretty sure if you took a group of people, including myself and Joe Hills, I would be the best person at redstone, I think. Maybe it'd be a pretty close call though. So I mean, it'd be really close. Now I think it's safe for me to completely fill this in. Although before I do, I actually kind of feel like making it glass so I can come in and look at it. Alrighty, we got some glass here. We're good. We're good to go. I think I'll come in here, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to open this back up. No, 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 I need that block. Don't break that. That's the blinky thingy block. That is an important thing to have, and we need it, basically. Okay. Gonna put some light there, make sure this stays lit up. This torch looks lonely, so let's give him a companion. He's got a companion torch there. It's 2 torches. Right. Okay. All that's missing at this point is... Well, the chickens. But well, first off, let's see if this actually works. Okay, so there's 5 eggs in there, and the goal is that when that lets eggs flow into this dispenser, the chickens get shot out into there and add to my seed stock for the farm. All right, so here we go. Moment of truth. Yeah! Yeah! It works! 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 I came up with it on my own. And you know what? I'm sure somebody will post in the comments that, oh, X person's design is much more compact than this, and you should go look at it here on this channel. And I mean that's great and everything, but it's so much more satisfying to do something yourself and figure it out for yourself than just building, somebody else's design. Where's the fun in that? Is that really fun for you guys? Like to just copy block for block somebody else's design? I mean, like that setup down there is, I'm sure, I mean, the other guys, did that first. But at least I was able to figure it out for myself and walk my way through it and rebuild it after examining their designs. But for a setup like this, for one, this was unique. Like the way I've designed this, there were basically placement restrictions. It's not like I'm building on a flat world where I have tons of space in every direction. So I thought that made this build more interesting. So it works, and I think I'll leave the redstone exposed with glass, just to, look at it and be like, oh, hey, that's what's making it work inside there, to make sure I don't forget. That's pretty important, I think. Alright, so we can fill this in with glass. And I think I can just fill all this in. And if I ever have to come back and silk touch this glass out, okay, so that I can just silk touch the glass out of here, no big deal. And I had to leave. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Pretty sure that messes it up. All right, and so that, like that. Okay, and I can come down here and look in there and be like, ooh, look at all the shiny stuff in there. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So the maintenance area is ugly, but that's okay because it's a maintenance area. It's supposed to be all machinery and stuff in here. That's cool with me. I think I'll put that there. Chicken, stop it. Stop glitching through the wall there. Okay. So now we just need to increase our... we just need chickens here. That's the only thing left, I believe. So let me go get some chickens, and I don't think they'll come out. I think they'll be trapped in there. But we have a few eggs here to experiment with. So let's see. And the purpose of these chickens here will just be to, you know, you're stuck in there, right? Can you come out? Can you escape that? I hope not. Maybe I should glass it in just to be safe. But I think you're stuck in there, right? Let me smack you with that. You're stuck, right? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're stuck. Okay. No, they're not. No, they're not. That's not working at all. Great. Okay. Stick a glass block there. We're gonna have to go up here, and let's rip out the roof here. I thought they'd be stuck in there. Apparently, no. Damn it. Did I mention how much I love working with chickens? They're the best in the world to work with. I love them so much. I love them. I love them so much. What am I doing? That's not enough sticks. I need more. I need more sticks. He's stick. He's stick. He's stick. There we go. That's better. Okay. It's okay. We'll get this. We'll work through this. I have faith. You and me, we're in this together. Whether you want to be or not, we're in this together. And we are going to be victorious over the foul I can't believe foul chickens. They're the most foul poultry. They're foul. Okay. So we need a glass here. So there's the breeding pit. Alright, now that should be fine. Let's just even this out and stick a thingy right. There we go. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Let's make a glass floor. This is Now this is a contraption. Look at this. There's glass floors, there's multiple levels, and there's ladders, and there's all kinds of random crap going everywhere. Ah. Yes. This is a design. This is a Minecraft redstone design. This is okay. All right, so these guys are loose, and I'm not sure how to. Maybe if what if I open this? Will they go in there? Oh, I got them in there. Look at that. Yeah, get in there. Come on, run in there. All right, I'm sure if I leave that open long enough. Maybe I can try to hit this guy in there with my sword. What if I try to push him in there with my sword? Okay, there we go. I got him in. All right, let me push these guys in there. Come on, get in. I'm going to push them through the glass with my sword. There we go. There we go. That got him in there. Okay. Fantastic. All right, so they're all in there. I didn't lose a single one of them. I pushed them through the glass with my sword. Okay. Do I have any eggs left? Okay, let's get this right this time. All right, the last batch did not work out exactly as I hoped. You know, some minor difficulties with them not being in the farm at all. Oh no. Get in there. Get in there. Yes! Are you serious? Okay. Do I have any half slabs on me? I do. Obviously, I need another little edge here. You know, maybe I should just load them into a dispenser and let the dispenser do the heavy lifting for me. But, oh well. Any chickens? There we go. Alright, that ought to be plenty. That'll, I think that's all of my eggs that I picked up from the spawn village to help me seed my first farm. So this will help me. Yeah, this will help me have my own eggs in case I want to bake cakes and stuff, you know, or for whatever other reason I might want eggs to do something with. So that'll give me a little, you know, supply of eggs, and I can also at will, if I feel like I need more chicken, increase my breed stock here. My food stock. This is my food stock. This is my egg stock. And all right, there we go. That was totally easy and not taxing on me at all. We got this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna AFK in the little AFK box and just let this run for a little bit. And I think I can come in here and pick up some of these building supplies I had left behind. Yeah, okay, there we go. And put my axe back on my bar and just pick all this stuff up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Got everything. So, oh, there's a guy here. Every now and then, if they have feather boots or maybe some levels of protection, they won't die. And so I'll just, it's rare, but you know it happens, and I just kill them. Natural spawn grinder doing pretty good here. You know, not bad. It's nothing fancy, but I mean, it works. So that's what's important to me. All right, so maybe I can try to find some snow at some point and stack up some layers of snow to be thinner than that half slab, and maybe that'll give me a little edge in efficiency. Oh, but it looks like we have some feathers here. You know, I really don't care about feathers. I want this to fill up with chicken. Feathers at this point are fairly useless to me because I have a skeleton grinder, and feathers are only good for arrows, I believe. Maybe villager trading would be kind of nice if I could find villager trades for feathers. It'd be productive. But anyway, I want this to fill up with chicken, and we'll see. Maybe I can do like an efficiency test to see if making the lava blade thinner here will help me save some drops. Hopefully. If not, the other option was just to put a water source block in there and have them drown when they grow up. And I believe that will give me 100% of the drops. And then I just cook the chicken at my leisure. And, you know, there you go. I think after this, though, I might want to try to make a cow farm. I wonder if you can make an automated cow farm. I know I saw one that Doc Yum had. And I thought it was pretty cool. So, I don't know if it was automated or not, but it was very compact, and that was kind of cool. I liked that. Anyway, I'm going to AFK for maybe 30 minutes to an hour and see what happens. See you guys in a second. Alrighty, we're back after an hour. Let's see what we got. Well, we got to clear this guy out of the... Get out of here. I got to clear that guy out of the tray. And... How much chicken we got? Show me the money! That's, okay, that's not working very well here. It's not very much chicken at all. I mean, it works. Although it just took the chicken out of my inventory. Okay, so... The drops, too many of these drops are getting killed by the lava. That is definitely a problem I'm seeing here. Let's just get rid of this right now. Get out of here. Ow! There we go. Why can't I put a thing there? Oh, the chickens are loose! Get back in your... Die! You have to die! You're destined to... You have to die in the fire in there. Alright. Alright, so there's no killing point here. What happened? Okay. What if I... Alright, I have to debug this. I gotta debug my chickens. Let's go see if the other thing works. Alright, how's this working? Alright, that works just fine. Perfect. That's doing... That at least is doing its job. Something around here is doing its job. Thank you. I will actually go ahead and take all these stacks of eggs here, and I think we'll add some more egg-producing chickens up here real fast. Okay, let's put all those in there. There we go. Okay. So that adds some more. Let me do the. Let me quickly do these other stacks real fast. So this will give us some more egg production, and make sure that chest fills up pretty quick. Oh, nope, nope, don't come out. Stay in there. Stay down in there. There we go. All right, so that probably that might actually about double our egg production speed. I'm not sure. Anyway, and I think I can also fill in here and here to make sure they don't glitch through the side. I think they may have patched that. I'm not sure. But just in case, we'll do that. And make sure. This feels claustrophobic in here. I want this opened up. There we go. It feels better. Yeah. Yay! Okay. So, okay, what are our other options? Now, how about we take this lava bucket and we take a dispenser and we, instead of having the lava always be there, how about we just briefly put some lava in there on a pulse, maybe. Now, how does that work? I am not familiar with exactly how that works. So, how about we do a little quick test? Let's put the dispenser here, stick the lava bucket in there, and we've got a redstone. No, not the redstone torches. Okay, so when it's powered, it spits the thing out. When the power is removed, it does nothing. Okay, so it has to have a pulse essentially. It has to pulse basically. So I got to do a blinky. I basically got to do a blinky thingy. Is what I got to do. Now how do I do that? How do I do that? So we want the. Okay. Well, we definitely want the dispenser to be. Just go ahead and die. All right. We want it to be pointing into here. How do I... Is there a way I can, like, get it? Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this out and just kill you guys real fast. Alright, do that. We're gonna have to silk touch this stuff out of the way. And now we can replace that. Get out of here. I don't think he's actually here, by the way. I think that's a glitching chicken. No, he's here. Or not. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to accept it and try to work through it. Okay. So we need to send a blinky thingy to this dispenser. How is that done? How do we do that? How do we... Okay, well, let's see. I think over here we have... Alright, here's the... Okay. Now, we might be able to run a pulse off of... Yeah, I think we can harvest a pulse from this thing here. What we can do is take this pulse when it ejects an egg and use that egg ejection pulse to stick in to power the dispenser here. Okay, so take some of this and I put this here. That's not gonna link up. I got to do it like this. I don't really need a repeater here at all, do I? Is that all there is? Is that all there is to it? If I wanted something simple to rig up like that, just do that. Also, is there the... Okay. Oh, I think that actually does work. Yeah. That might do it, actually. No, that works. It's, it's gonna be, sometimes there'll be lava there, and then other times there won't be. And it'll just pop the chickens. Well, you know, maybe that's not how you do that. I kind of wish, I want to see some, I wish I had some eggs to throw in there real fast. Let me go check and see if I've got any eggs in the egg shooter thingy here. Yes, I do. Okay. Let's just pretend that these just got hatched. There we go. And let's run down here real fast and try to see the action. So it's pulsing now as the eggs come out. So hopefully what that'll mean is that sometimes sometimes there will be lava there, and then other times there won't be, and it'll randomly be lava and not lava, and so they'll catch on fire and burn. And what I'm thinking is it cannot be less efficient than the other design. If anything, it has to be the same efficiency or slightly more now that it's pulsing lava back and forth than the old way. So I think this is an improvement. I guess one way to try it would be to AFK another hour, but it's already midnight and I kind of want to get off of Minecraft for the night. So I guess I'll wrap this up here. Thank you guys for watching me derp around with redstone. I think any further updates to this dang chicken grinder, I might just do them off camera. And I'll just give you guys a report on what ended up happening and how it went. But for now, I think next episode we'll move to other stuff around the base. Although this has been pretty cool. I do enjoy working with grinders and stuff like this. And I like how I've got it. You know, I can just sit in this AFK room and soak up chickens and monster drops. Speaking of monster drops, look at the gunpowder. And the string, actually. Gunpowder and string. That's actually a pretty nice collection in there. Anyway, thank y'all very much for watching. I'll see y'all next episode. Until then, take it easy. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, so it just pulsed lava. I thought something cool was going to happen. But I made it, so obviously not. Anyway, thank y'all very much for watching. And I'll see y'all next episode. Until then, take it easy.